What's good, y'all? It's Coffee back again with another one, a hip hop blog, man. And it seems like everything is pertaining to the Super Bowl. Everything hitting in the news in the blogosphere. You feel me? But it was a major event. You know what I mean? And obviously, hip hop took over the halftime show. That was major. So I mean, I guess it's just gonna kind of go that way. You know what I mean? For the time being. But people, man, Gangster Gibbs, who I flock with, man. He took a major L recently, running into Jim Jones down there in Miami and reportedly catching a mean molly-whopping after talking a lot of tough talk, and aside from that, trolling a lot of motherfuckers. You know what I mean? That's just kind of how Gibbs rocks. It is what it is. I still rock with the music, but he took a L, you know what I'm saying? But since then, it feels like the trolling has kind of slowed down, like 50% decrease in trolling from Gangsta Gibbs. But it's always good to find ways to kind of divert the attention from L's you took. You know what I mean? And what's going on here, and this is smart for Gibbs. And I think, in a sense, kind of a W for him to get all the attention off all that flockery when it comes to him, as he took to social media here to let it be known that he ran into a legendary actor. And I mean super, super legendary. Some people say the legend term gets thrown around like loosely these days, but this guy is a very big actor, been in so many great movies. Jump in the comments what's your favorite movies that he's been in. We're talking about Don Cheadle, yo. Like, this ain't even gonna do him justice. These are ones just popping in my head as I'm bringing y'all this blog. Colors, of course. He was Roccet, you know what I mean? Boogie Nights, Brooklyn's Finest. He's got a new show out too. He's doing TV nowadays. I mean, that don't mean he's washed at all by any means. Like, to me, Don Cheadle could never be washed. But he's got this show, Black Monday, which I believe has to do with when things got fucked up on Wall Street. Like, if you guys watched The Wolf of Wall Street, you guys remember his first day on the job where he was working at that one spot when the character that Matthew McConaughey portrayed, it was like the two partners. The one guy was a dickhead who was on the floor with them, and then the other partner was McConaughey, and he took him out to lunch. You know what I'm saying? And he was getting geeked up off that white girl and talking about, yo, waiter, bring us some martinis. Bring us around every 10 minutes until one of us passes the fuck out. Remember? And then when Jordan Belfort was like, yo, I'm good. He was like, it's his first day on Wall Street. Give him some time. I guess this Black Monday show pertains to that actual real life event of when everything kind of crashed on Wall Street that day. You know what I mean? So jump in the comments and let me know if you guys have watched that show. And what is this ish with Don Cheadle playing Captain Planet IRL, like non-animated Captain Planet? I don't ever remember this happening. Was this for like a comedy skit or something? I somehow missed this, but it's probably entertaining as fuck and funny as hell. Just peeping these couple little clips have me like intrigued by it. But real talk, tap in and let's talk, man. Like, all your favorite Don Cheadle movies. Like I said, I just freestyled a few of them off the top of the dome. You see the clip here from Boogie Nights. You know what I'm saying? Buck, he didn't want to be, you know what I'm saying, a porn star. He wanted to open his own speaker store, right? Ain't that what he wanted to do? Buck's Electronics or whatever. And he wanted to play country music, I think. I don't know. They had him rocking the Rick James wig and all that, but things didn't really play out the way he wanted. And at the end, you see that crazy moment where a chain reaction. One guy robs the store, another guy tries to be hero, leaves everyone dead, down for the count, taking that dirt nap right in the donut shop with the bag of the money laying on the floor. You know what I'm saying? The register, and they cleaned out the safe before all that jumped off. So there was a hell of a come up sitting there in that bag, and old Buck seized the opportunity and got that and got the pluck up out of there and lived happily ever after. Pretty crazy scene that was, right? Comment and let me know if you guys like that movie. It's a kind of a bugged out movie, you know what I'm saying? Loosely based on the life of John Holmes. But, I know, guys, I'm getting a little bit off track. We got to get back to Gangsta Gibbs here. But point is just Don Cheadle's been in a lot of great movies, and I want to know your favorites in the comments. So anyways, Gibbs takes to Twitter to say, yo, dude walked up to me last night and said, people say we look alike, and it was Don Cheadle, the fucking GOAT. That's pretty wild, right? Well, then Don Cheadle confirms it. Gets on. This is what I mean. This is great press, great headlines for Gangsta Gibbs. You know what I mean? Staying away from all that beef, getting everyone's mind off the molly whopping ass whooping he took in Miami in Prime 112. Don Cheadle said, true story, great meeting you, nephew, to be continued. And Freddie Gibbs said, yes, sir, with his fingers crossed. This would be lit, man. What if Freddie Gibbs could parlay this relationship with Don Cheadle and do some acting of his own? Because to be quite honest with you, I think Gibbs would be a great actor. Like, not trying to totally play the man, right? But when Akademiks is saying, yo, Gibbs is just playing, this is a persona. You know what I'm saying? He comes from a family of cops and doctors and paralegals and shit. And he's out here trying to act like the biggest gangbanger. Where is he from again? Indiana? Yeah, Indiana, right? Like, Ak is like, yo, he's always playing gangster. Gangsta Gibbs ain't really gangsta. It's a character. I mean, come on, y'all. We don't know exactly what's true and what's not. But I would lean into believing that a lot of the, stuff that Gibbs is talking about is somewhat cap or embellished. And you know what I'm saying? Like, look at how it all went down when he took this L from Jim Jones. He just kind of wanted to forget about it. But I'm not dissing him for that. You know what I mean? Like I always tell y'all, I'm a nerd, man. So, big shouts to Gibbs. He's an entertainer. You know what I'm saying? Aside from if all that ish is cap or not, like you can just tell he has that entertainer's personality. You know what I'm saying? That kind of energy. You know what I'm saying? Always ready to perform, more or less. So that'd be lit, man. Hopefully he can parlay this meeting with Don Cheadle into something. Like, comment and let me know if you think Gangsta Gibbs in something would be dope. And what do y'all think about them saying that they look alike? Do you see the resemblance? Do you think Don Cheadle and Freddie Gibbs somewhat look alike? Yo, could they do a Colors reboot in 2022 and he could play Roccet in a new one? I mean, I know, hold on, maybe they'd have to do like an Indiana version of Colors or something with whatever gangs they got there. Because once again, right, ain't Gibbs supposed to already be banging some kind of gang? So, if they said, yo, we need you to play this Crip guy Roccet in the Colors reboot, that might not work for him. I don't know. But nonetheless, Gibbs runs into Don Cheadle. Do they look alike? Is Gibbs acting? Should he try to get in this acting game with Don Cheadle? He says to be continued. Maybe there's more to come between these two. And then you see Gibbs telling Wale, fuck you. He said, who the first person in the A roll? That's not Don Cheadle. And I believe it was a picture of Gibbs. So he's clowning and saying that they do indeed look alike. So there you have it, man. Get in the comments, man, about all that. This is good press for Gibbs. Now, moving along in other news, right? We've already went over the controversy with the NFL and Eminem taking a knee. I guess the NFL wasn't too happy about that, but M did it anyways. We just went over how Dr. Dre said, fuck you, to the NFL as he still spit that, still not loving police, still not liking police, however the hell that goes. After the NFL told him, yo, we don't, you know what I'm saying? We're not too fond of those lyrics. And he said, listen, I put up the majority of this $7 million budget so y'all can kiss my ass, and went out there and did it. For real. That's what happened, they're saying, right? Well, now we got to talk about Snoop Dogg. It seems he gave the middle finger to the NFL as well. As I guess, first off, the original outfit, as we see, he wore this like blue bandana outfit with some yellow on it. It was like Rams colors, but it definitely, had bandana print on it or whatnot. I guess apparently the first outfit he was going to wear was something different, and they flagged that and said, you can't do it. That's too gang related. So I wonder what the first outfit was. But I guess they were heavy on telling Snoop, yo, you cannot show any gang affiliation or any gang symbols or anything gang related out there. Seems Snoop gave him the double middle finger as he did change his outfit, but you see it still had the bandana print as we already stated. He was walking all over the stage. You can see him in these different pictures throwing C's up, gang signs with his hands. And there's some audio out there. I didn't snatch it up for this one, but best believe me, if you go listen to Snoop's part, I don't know if you can hear it straight up on the Super Bowl performance side of things, but there's 1,000,001 videos floating around from everyone who was at the Super Bowl from different angles of the performance and everything else going on. You can hear him yelling Crip or something like that. So it seems Snoop said, yo, go fuck yourself. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. Dre's going to do what he's going to do. And M's going to take a knee. So what do y'all think, man? Does that shock you? They gave the NFL the middle finger or what, right? We know Jay-Z has some involvement with the NFL as he's part of the Inspired Change initiative and everything, which we don't hear much about. I mean, the different things that they run with the Inspired Change. I mean, we've seen some of the content and stuff they put out, but I don't know. Who knows? Is this just something where Jay's kicking back, getting paid or what? But maybe Jay told him, yo, don't worry about what they tell you. Tell them I told you, go do your thing. Who knows? And then last up in the news, ain't this some shit, man? I guess Drizzy Drake threw a party and Russell Wilson and Sierra were in attendance. And somewhere along the line, Future shows up. I guess there was a lot of different artists there, performing and turning up for this party. I mean, come on, guys, the Drizzy Drake party. I'm sure this was a massive event. But Sierra and Russell Wilson are chilling. Future shows up, and apparently, reportedly, from those on site, they dipped right up out of there. I wonder if we'll see Future get online and talk some shit like, yo, look at Russell Wilson, scared of me. As we know, Future's been really, really in his feelings about, their relationship and everything like that. But hey, Dangerous seems like a good dude. It's probably a smart move for him to get up out of there, right? Like, it ain't on no scary-ish. I mean, let's keep it a buck, man. If it got physical, Dangerous would probably beat the brakes off Future, right? Or I don't know. Future's off that lean nowadays. Is he working out? Who knows? But I mean, that's if we're talking about a scrap, like a straight up them two throwing down. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I wonder if they were mad at all. Like, yo, why didn't you tell us this guy was going to be there? You guys ever been to a party like that? Someone invites you, and then like somewhere along the lines, someone who's just like real dickheadish to you pops up in there, and you're like, fuck, man, why didn't you tell me this dude was going to be here, man? Or vice versa for the females, you know what I mean? But that'll conclude another J Coffee Talk video. Let's talk about it all, man. The epic career in movies of Don Cheadle. When the fuck did this Captain Planet-ish go down? Gangsta Gibbs diverting the attention off the Jim Jones ass whooping and onto him and Don Cheadle meeting, and apparently they look alike. I'm telling y'all, man, he should really try to tap in with Donnie and get in that and get in Hollywood. I think Gibbs could do his thing there. And then we got Snoop saying fuck you to the NFL, that he was gonna rep off his gang affiliation, as that's where he really comes from, to the whole world. I mean, seriously, y'all, this could be inspirational to some people. Maybe if they're caught up in the streets and gang banging and they're like, start feeling hopeless, like they don't have a future in life, like they just got to stay in the streets. They know they can maybe try to make a change. And like, hey, if Snoop changed things up and did legitimate business and moved things around and got to where he's got, maybe it's not too late for me. I don't know. What do y'all think? Let's talk in them comments. If you're new, guys, to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, guys. It's Coffee. We drop content every day, music, news, sports, and more. And join the discussion. Catch you later. Peace.